And welcome back, everyone, for week 6 of the 2016 NFL season. It is such a gorgeous day today that I decided to do my video outside in my backyard in the garden. Here are this week's picks. All right, the first game we're going to look at has the Cincinnati Bengals going to New England, where the Patriots are 9-point favorites at home. I've mentioned this in my videos before. The Bengals just don't have the firepower that they once had. They're really missing their big tight end Tyler Eifert, who gets them all of their points in the red zone. They do have A.J. Green, but New England is famous for shutting down what your best weapon is, and Hoodie is going to do that. This is going to be the first game back in Boston for Tom Brady, and after a tune-up game where he shook off some of the rust last week, I expect Brady and his friends to stomp all over the Bengals this week. So let's lay the points. Let's take the New England Patriots -9. The second game we're going to look at has the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Miami, where the Dolphins are 7.5-point dogs at home. Now, I've said this before in videos. I get the Pittsburgh Steelers wrong every time. I am tempting the football gods once again, but the Miami Dolphins are just in complete disarray. You don't even know who's in charge there, whether it's the coach, whether it's the general manager, or the executive, Tannenbaum. They're gutting the offensive line, getting rid of all kinds of players. This is a team that's in turmoil right now. Pittsburgh Steelers are very good, and they like to put a stomping on teams when they can. So let's lay the points, and let's take the Pittsburgh Steelers -7.5. The third game we're going to look at has the Dallas Cowboys going to Lambeau Field, where the Green Bay Packers are 4-point favorites at home. Now, the Green Bay Packers are coming off of the bye, and they are the #1 ranked team against the run. But if you take a good look at the team that they've played so far, those are 4 of the worst running teams in the league. You've got Detroit at 23, New York Giants at 27, Jacksonville at 30, and even my own Minnesota Vikings are 32nd. So that number might be skewed. The Dallas Cowboys have the #1 running offense in the NFL, led by Ezekiel Elliott, who's probably going to be the rookie of the year, and that powerful offensive line of theirs. Their rookie quarterback Prescott can take off as well. The Green Bay Packers are in for a scare here. I'm not saying Dallas can win. It's tough to win in Lambeau Field, but 4 points is too much. So let's take the Dallas Cowboys plus the 4. And the fourth game we're going to look at has the Philadelphia Eagles going to Washington, where the Redskins are 3-point dogs at home. The Eagles lost their first game of the year last week. This is back-to-back on the road as well. It's a division game. Usually division road favorites never fare very well. I think Washington is actually 8-2 against the spread in Philadelphia versus Philadelphia. The last 10 games, they swept them last year, if I'm not mistaken. The Eagles will be without their right tackle, Lane Johnson, who's been suspended for 10 games. I think the wrong team might be favored here. You're going to get the points, so let's take the Washington Redskins plus 3. Have a couple of over-unders for you. The first one we'll look at has Baltimore and New York Giants. That total is 44. The Giants surprisingly have scored a lot less points than I thought they would, and their defense has been pretty good as well. Baltimore just fired their offensive coordinator. It looks like they're going to go more to a run game. That should eat up a lot of time. I like the under 44 in this one. And the second game we'll look at has Atlanta and Seattle. That total is 45.5. Atlanta has been putting up points on everybody, including last week in Denver against the best defense in the league. I think they'll be able to get 20-something at least, and so will Seattle. Let's go for over the 45.5 in that game. Here are my straight-up picks for this week. Here's my Let's Take the Man's Money play for this week. We'll take New England -9, Pittsburgh -7.5, Dallas +4, Washington +3. We'll take under 44 in the Baltimore-New York Giants game, and we'll take over 45.5 in the Atlanta-Seattle game. A $25 bet will get us $1,167.03. Let's do a quick update for the GeoKnows Awards. In the straight-up pool, Bridgewater's Finest is starting to break away from the pack. He leads with 52, followed by Hang with Sean at 48. And in the against the spread pool is Bridgewater's Finest again on top with 43, followed by Discolos, Half Moon's Picks, and TP Professional at 42. Okay, and those are my picks for this week. Good luck to you. Make sure you check out our Facebook page. I'll leave the link below. Check out my weekly team power rankings video. That video is getting really popular. More and more people are watching every week. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I'm just a few subscribers shy of 1,000. So help me out and get me to 1,000 subscribers. Okay. For the GeoKnows YouTube channel, I am Geo. Let's take the man's money.